Okay, Rev, for you, question reverse. Because you know what she's gone through, how do you lead in love as a husband? Because she threw out the word submission, which is something I wanted to interject into this conversation. A lot of guys take that word and they use submission in terms of dictatorship. Like, I'm the man, you listen to me, I'm the head. But can you really kind of unpack leading in love and define what real submission is? And it's not dictatorship, but what is that?
Got it. So I never have to walk in the house and tell everybody I'm the man in this house. Nor do I have to go home and say I'm Master Chief. I don't have to do that. Who I am and my presence. If you take the titles and the ranks amongst from all these people, people will naturally follow the people where they feel safe. So I don't know how to lead other than to be in love. I don't know how to do that other than that. Well, I know we went somewhere. We went to a pool at a hotel, and I'm sitting there telling my son and my nieces go ahead into the pool, and they looking at me like, you going to that pool? I ain't going into that water. So I'm like, okay. So first I went out to the water first, and I got to a safe spot. And before I could turn around good enough, they were right behind me, even to the point to where, oh, uncle's here, daddy's here. They're going all the way into the fifth, the 5 foot, and I had to pull them back. Leading is love. How can you lead somebody less you love them? Because you're making sure you're prepping the battle space to make sure, okay, let me make sure that there's no rocks in this pool, that the temperature is just right. And before I tell y'all to come on in first, I need to be in that water too. I cannot be in a place or in a situation or in an environment where I'm allowing people to come and follow me unless I know it's safe. Even being in the military, when I'm controlling a battalion of men, I'm going out there first. I'm the first to dismount off the vehicle through fives and 25s around that vehicle to make sure that there's no IDs and everything. Hey, thumbs up, we are safe. We can proceed on. My family is just the same way. You cannot lead unless you love the people you're leading. If not that, you're just managing. And you're just managing people saying, go do this and go and do that. Well, great. You can be a good manager, but you can only manage things, systems, and processes, but you cannot manage people. You can only love them to lead them. If you don't love them, how can you lead them? When people say, well, you need to submit to me, I don't have to ask my wife to submit, because when she sees me, she says three things. She's sanctity, safety, and security. Sanctity, that she knows that I'm connected to my father. To in order for me to even get to know her, I gotta talk to the one who made her. She sees safety, that I'm not going to do something that's going to make her feel like, oh my gosh, and then how are we going to do this and how we're going to do that? Or I'm not going to introduce anything into the relationship that's going to make her feel insecure in some type of way, which goes into the security space. I'm more than just, I'm more than just this silverback walking around here beating his chest and ensuring that nobody who comes around is going to come near. But I'm also beating myself away. That when it's time for me to hide away, I'm saying, baby, now's the time, because my head is messed up. I'm upset and things of that nature. And she'll come and say, okay, lay your head right here. Let me give you some space. Let me give you some peace. I don't have to ask my wife. I don't have to even assume it. When I walk into a room, everybody will step to exactly where they're supposed to be. That sounds arrogant, but it's not. And listen to what I said. When I walk into a room, everybody that's supposed to be where they're supposed to be, they will fall to. They will see me immediately. Sir, there's something about you that said you was a pastor, that you had a word for me. Sir, for whatever reason, you have an answer for this situation. I don't have to ask. Whatever is assumed does not have to be spoken. And so when I walk into a room on yellow footprints that are already there, everywhere I stand is an altar, and everywhere I walk is a pulpit. So when I walk into a room, whether it be the room of my house or the room of my job, everybody will go directly where they're supposed to go.
Boy.
You either command the space out of love, or the space will command you. But I don't have to announce everybody, hey, just want to let everybody know I'm Master Chief. I didn't do that. I walk around here with these goals in my mouth, with my A-Town hat tipped to the side, and I'm still getting the same respect as a Master Chief. I don't got to announce anything. Who you are will exude out, and people will immediately know we feel safe here. Why? Because he's over there.
Yeah.
I never forget getting on a plane, and this old white lady in the South just nestled up next to me and everything, and I'm like,
what's her name?
Susan.
It was Susan.
I don't know her name. I'm like, she's like, I don't know what it is, sir, but I just feel safe next to you. I'll never forget that. I will never forget
We're
that.
gonna go find it. We're gonna wait until after the show though. We'll go.
Girl, she probably somewhere petting her cats.
He's silly.
But no, it's just that
Yeah.
for a man to demand for a woman to submit is because there's an insecurity within himself that he has not prepped the battle space. He does not know where it was going on, and he has not led her to sanctity, safety, and security. If you ain't got those things, who are you submitting to? You're asking somebody to go into a thing blind, and you haven't given them any type of direction. Even while I am blind, I can listen to a GPS, and GPS will tell me at your next available turn. You follow what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
why am I submitted? So submission means that, okay, I know you have a plan, and I see the vision, I see the plan, and even if I don't see it, I trust you. You can't submit to something you don't trust. So if a man is worried about women not submitting, you got to ask yourself,
can she trust me?
Who has ruined her trust?
Yeah.
And have you earned her trust? Because like the pastor said one time, that trust is earned in drops and lost in buckets.
Yeah.
I mean, once you lose it, you poured out a whole bucket full. But if you want to earn it back, set that bucket under that leaky faucet and let drops happen. Yeah. So if there's a word to put in that, it will be patience. You want the submission. Do you have the patience to warn off anything that has gotten onto her and earn that back? Yeah. Hence, you cannot be careless in breaking people, because somebody will get them and fix them. But they're going to have even more patience because you broke them. I hope that answered your question.
Thank you for your patience, baby.
You're welcome, baby.